You don't come to this carousel much. I only see you 3 times before today.
I've been there much more than that.
Did you know I was Billy Bigelow?
They told me.
Have you got a sweetheart?
No.
Don't lie to me. You stayed here the first time I asked you. You know your way around all right. All right?
No, I don't, Mr. Bigelow.
So why'd you stay?
So you wouldn't be left alone.
God, you're dumb. I don't need to be alone. I can have all the girls I want.
I know
Know what?
that all the girls are crazy for you. But that's not why I stayed. Miss Jordan, Mr. Bascom, you know what time we close our doors at the Mill boarding house. You couldn't be home on time now if you ran all the way. No, sir. I know about this fella. Makes a specialty of young things like you. Gets them all moony-eyed. Promises to marry them, then takes their money. I ain't got no money. Come along, Julie. I'll see you home. Do I have to go with you? No. Then I'll stay. Well, I guess there's just some girls you can't help.
Say, ain't you scared of me about what old Cyburn said about me taking money from girls?
I ain't scared.
That your name? Julie? Julie something?
Julie Jordan.
You're a queer one, Julie Jordan. Ain't you sorry you didn't run away? You can still go if you want.
I reckon that I can choose to stay. You couldn't take my money even if I didn't have any. I don't have a penny, that's true. And if I did have money, well, you couldn't take any, because you'd ask, and I'd give it to you.
Ain't you ever had a fellow you give money to?
No.
Ain't you ever had a fellow at all?
No.
Ain't you ever had a fellow you went walking with?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
Nowhere special, I recall.
In the woods?
No.
On the beach?
No.
Did you love him?
No. Never loved no one.
Say, you're a funny kid. You want to go into town and dance maybe, or?
No. I'd have to be careful.
Of what?
My character. You see, I'm never going to marry. I'm never going to marry. If I were going to marry, I wouldn't have to be such a stickler. But I'm never going to marry. And a girl who don't marry, he's going to be much more particular.
Suppose I was to say to you that I'd marry you.
You?
That scares you, don't it? You're thinking about what old Cyburn said.
No, I ain't.
But you wouldn't want to marry anyone like me, would you?
Yes, I would, if I loved you. It wouldn't make any difference even if I died for it.
How do you know what you'd do if you loved me? Or how you feel anything?
I don't know how I know.
Huh?
Just the same, I know how it'd be if I loved you. When I worked in the mill, weaving at the loom, I'd gaze absent-minded at the roof, and half the time the shutter'd tangle in the threads, and the warp get mixed with the woof, if I loved you.
But you don't.
No, I don't. But somehow I can see just exactly how it'd be. If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me. Off you would go in the mist of day. Never to know how I loved you. If I loved you.
Well, anyway, you don't love me. That's what you said.
Yes. I can smell them, can you? The blossoms? The wind brings them down.
Ain't much wind tonight. Hardly any. You can't hear a sound, not the turn of a leaf, nor the fall of a wave hitting the sand. The tide's creeping up on the beach like a thief, afraid to be caught stealing the land. On a night like this, I start to wonder what life is all about.
And I always say, 2 heads are better than 1 to figure it out.
I don't need you or anyone to help me. I got it figured out all for myself. We ain't important. What are we, a couple specks of nothing? Look up there. There's a hell of a lot of stars in the sky. And the sky's so big the sea looks small. And two little people, you and I, we don't count at all. You're a funny kid. Don't ever remember meeting a girl like you. You, are you trying to get me to marry you?
No.
Where am I?
You're in the backyard of heaven. The gates are over there.
The pearly gates.
Ah, the pearly gates are in front. Those are the back gates.
I
They're
don't-
just mother pearly.
I don't want to go no back gate.
They'll go where you send you. Now, this is a routine question I gotta ask everybody. Is there anything on the earth you left unfinished? The reason I ask you is you're entitled to go back for one day, if you want to.
Guess as long as I'm here, I won't go back.
You left your wife having that baby coming, with nothing for him to live on. Why'd you do that?
I couldn't get work. I couldn't bear to see her
Cry. Now, why are you afraid of saying what you feel? Why are you ashamed of loving Julie?
I ain't ashamed of anything.
Now look here, son. You're in a pretty tight corner. Fact is, you haven't done enough good in your life to get in there, not even through the back door.
All right, if I can't get in.
I didn't say you can't. Said you ain't done enough so far. Why don't you go back down to earth for a day like I said you could? Do something real fine for someone.
What could I do?
Well, you might do your little daughter some good.
A daughter? My baby?
Ain't a baby anymore. She's 15 years old.
How could that be?
You gotta get used to a new life in town time, Billy. A year on earth is just a minute up here.
Is she happy?
No, she ain't. She's a lot like you. That's why I figure you're the one that can help her the most.
What do I have to do to see her?
Just wait and look. The power to see her will come to you.
Is that her?
Pretty, ain't she?
My little girl.